Collab crew. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Andrea.
And we're here empowering estheticians one conversation at a time.
So, how's everything been going with you?
It's been good over the last few weeks. We've been staying really busy.
We have.
Lots of things planned for the future, which we're excited to talk about soon.
Absolutely. Like, we've had some amazing things happen this year, and that's what this episode is about, to focus on 2024, recapping our successes, stories that really touched our hearts, and how we've given back to the esthetician community.
Yeah.
And so, I'm just so excited to get on these topics, and hopefully we can inspire the girls to go into 2025 with the right mindset.
Yeah, so this year was full of so many amazing milestones, including the Esty Collaborative.
Yes.
That's definitely on my top for the list in 2024.
For sure. Yeah, the Esty Collab has definitely been a project that is also on the top of my list. It was a passion project from the beginning, and we both kind of had our mindset to taking something small and making it big, and I'm so excited to where it's going and how fast it's growing and all of the amazing events that we have coming so the girls can actually enjoy and have a good time.
Yeah, we've thrown a lot of amazing events this year and got to connect with a lot of local estheticians.
Yes.
We are on our 5th podcast episode for the year.
Yay.
So that's exciting.
So excited.
Plans to go into the new year with more episodes, more information. Yeah, so I think the podcast also has been a huge milestone for me in 2024 because it was something that I never thought I would do. And then you came up with this idea of let's do the podcast, and we've gotten such great feedback on it too. So I would say between the Esty Collaborative initiative and the Esty Collaborative podcast, those are my 2 milestones for 2024.
Yeah, I'm going to have to piggyback on you and say that the events, I actually enjoy having events. First of all, I'm just happy that we got a space to do the events and we didn't have to pay for a venue, because that saves us some coins. But I did enjoy every event that we had. And I think the one that stuck out the most to me was when we had the girls from Cortiva Institute come over to the spa. And myself, you, LaToya, and Morgan was able to kind of speak to them and talk to them a little bit about our journey. I feel like that left an impression on them that gave them hope that regardless of how things are, that they're able to kind of get out there, hit the ground running, and just be successful in their solo esthetician journey.
Yeah.
Whether it's doing it by themselves or joining a business or one of these franchises, I feel like we gave them a little bit of hope for them to see where you can grow as long as you stay consistent and put your mind to it.
Yeah, honestly, that was really inspiring. I felt like we were in tears for like 3 days around the Cortiva Institute school tour because, it's just for them to see what you've built, for it to be your old teacher that brought the students in because she's just so proud to see of everything you've built and done over the years. That's a really big deal. You should be so proud.
I was.
And the girls, they said it was the best field trip they've ever been on. They were raving about it for days. They're still raving about it.
Yeah, they got goodies. We gave them some swag bags. So thank you so much to our sponsors once again for always making sure that we have things to send our attendees home with. It's always a pleasure being able to send them away with goodies. Yeah, so I think another topic that I would love to touch base on is just the economic shift and how the economy is going and how that affected us throughout 2024. I feel like I noticed a shift in the economy summer of 2023 that kind of was like things started to rise and it was almost like, what's going on? Why is everything getting so expensive? And, as small business owners, there were times where we started to worry a little bit like, are people going to be booking appointments or are we going to be out here trying to figure things out? So I guess my question to you is, how did you navigate throughout this year knowing that the economy has shifted so much?
Yeah, this is a really great topic actually to bring up too, because I think also after COVID and 2020 and us kind of being stuck in the house for a while and all these restrictions, we did kind of see this huge influx in people wanting to get out, wanting to get treatments done again, get back into the real world.
Yeah.
So then to feel after a couple years that kind of slowed down again was a little surprising. Because when you're on the up and up, you feel like that's never going to stop.
I'm on top, baby.
You're just
Nothing's going to stop me.
Skyrocket up there,
Exactly.
which of course we want. But yeah, there's definitely some shifts, even just, and I think that's why it's important to have new clients coming in regularly, because you don't know you could have some good loyal clients, but they move, or, you never know the situation. If their financial situation changes too, then they might not be able to come in as often as they once were. So for me, really over the summer too, because we know summer months can be a little bit slower, I actually participated in the Aesthetic Challenge with the skincare company that I use in my treatment room. And so I thought it was something really cool that they put together. They had their providers basically do a case study for their clients. So I looked at this as a way to get great before and afters and participate in the challenge to really challenge myself to see what kind of results I could get within a 12-week period, but then also giving my clients the option to get discounted services for following along with and being consistent and dedicated to the challenge. That to me was better than clients not coming in at all,
I hear you.
And we've talked before about you get so far with a client and you want to continue to keep seeing that progress.
Yeah.
So I think even, shifting a little bit in what your offerings are, maybe even if you're not decreasing the price of your treatment, add more value somehow. So for my clients, the value was a chance to win, whatever you're passing along to them if you win the challenge, or 50% off services, but they had to purchase the retail products to use at home. So it's like I wasn't taking a huge hit, but giving a little discount on those services, they were able to come in and stay regular throughout the few months.
Yeah. I think for me, when it came to noticing a shift in the economy, I focused on what was my top treatment and kind of just push that as much as I could, posting before and afters, doing lots of stories about extractions or whatever it is that gets people attention, that'll get people to book. I feel like since the beauty industry is a $1 billion industry, there's always going to be someone out there that wants to continue to take care of their skin, their hair, their nails, whatever the case is, and I feel like as long as you're offering a service that provides results, there's quality, you add value to it, maybe sending them home with the product at a discount or whatever it is, people are going to book. So I feel like that really helped me stay afloat throughout the changing and shifting in the economy, that I felt really, really helped me out like a whole lot with just not going under. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah, I know, because it's hard, and then especially when you get into a slow season and you're just feeling like, is this going to turn around, or how can I turn this around? Being consistent is so important, even when we do feel those moments where, we're slower, we're not booked, we haven't heard from our clients, our regulars in a while, but to stay on the path, stay posting on your social as you do, stay engaged with your clients, even if you're just sending them a text message to check in.
Yeah.
Hey, just wanted to check in and see how you're doing. How's your skin doing? If you haven't seen them for a while, because it also shows that you care. You care about them. You care about the results, not just so much come in and spend money.
Yeah. We even talked about putting your clients on some type of series, right?
Yeah.
So if you know that it's a slower time for you because of the economy, I feel like the best way to go about doing any type of specials would be to contact those loyal clients, right?
Yeah.
You have clients that already come regularly. You have clients that come once a month, and if they reach out to you and tell you like, hey, I got to cut back because of XYZ, I personally don't see anything wrong with giving them some type of discounted package to help them stay consistent with their treatments, because there is nothing worse than helping someone achieve their skincare goals and they backslide because they missed a few weeks because, everyone can't always spend the same amount of money that they could in one season versus another, depending on what's going on. So I'm really big on doing what I can to help my client. It's not just about me getting money. It's about making sure that my client's skin stays the same, because we don't want, again, them to skin to go back to how it was, you know? So,
And pivoting in the moment too, like depending on what your client's needs are. So let's say they can't afford to come in and spend, you know, $150 to $200 every couple weeks or even once a month in the treatment room. Okay, so where can I support them if they're not coming in the treatment room? Maybe it's creating little tutorials to send to them. Maybe it's saying, okay, you know, having the conversation with, if you can't afford to come in for treatments, let's at least get you on some other skincare products that can help, you know, with exfoliation and things like that you're normally getting inside the treatment room that you might not have that access to. You know, you're paying a lesser price or point, but we're still keeping your results on track.
Yeah.
So I think that's important too. I love to do virtual things with my clients.
Yeah,
So
I was going to say
I'm
that.
like, let's wash our face tonight together.
Oh, that's
or,
cute. I've never done that.
Yeah, just
that's cute.
Something to keep them engaged.
Now, what I would say too is if you can't get your client to come in for treatments, at least make sure that they're on a good at-home regimen. Okay, like there's nothing like worse than having a skincare regimen from your esthetician and then you go to buy whatever you see on TikTok. Okay, or Sephora or Ulta. Like, contact your esthetician, because at the end of the day, you end up spending the same amount of money getting quality products than you would at, you know, Sephora
any drugstore,
and TikTok
beauty store.
and all that stuff. So at least estheticians, if you're out there, if you're going to have issues with booking, at least try to get your clients on good retail, good professional grade products for their home care regimen.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Yeah. And that's a good way to get you through the holidays and those slower seasons. You can always run package specials, like we said, discounting services if they want to do series treatments.
Yeah.
Something to fit, or maybe just switch up the type of treatments they're doing. You know, we have access to so many great things. You know, if they can't afford to come in for chemical peels and microneedling and the more advanced things, you know, maybe you're doing microdermabrasion or, you know, something at a lesser price, but where they can still keep up and maintain somewhat of those results.
Yeah. Okay. I love that. I think we gave them some good tips on how to kind of maneuver with the economy and things of that nature. But I do want to ask, what was your favorite event that the Esty Collab threw this year?
Oh, I think it really was the Vision and Vibes Dream Board event.
I love that.
Yeah, it was just, I think, manifesting and putting together your vision, and it's something that you're looking at every single day. So it really is a mental thing that it helps you put those goals and practices into place, you know? Yeah. So that for me was definitely, I think, it's very hard to choose, girl, because all of them have been so great, honestly.
It has. I like the Vision and Vibes Dream Board Social. I think that was super cute to get the girls to visualize what they want for their businesses. The other event that I would say would have to be the headshot event was my favorite, because first of all, I love taking pictures. And secondly, I think it's so important to have updated headshots, photos, whatever, for branding, for social media, whatever you might need it for when it comes to marketing.
Yeah.
And a new set of headshots is always tea. I love it.
Yeah. And we had an amazing photographer that came, Gabe, from Miami.
Yes.
And we can always trust his work. He's always going to make us look and feel our best. So, yeah, it was nice to also encourage, because we have a lot of Esty Collaborative members that are new coming out of school, you know, or trying to find their own way, trying to build their own brand.
Yeah.
And nothing builds your own brand like having your own professional headshots, you know? So absolutely. I agree. You can add it to the resume. Great start to 2025 with like a fresh look for your branding.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you feel like was your number one treatment this year?
Oh, my number one treatment.
Yeah.
I would say it's probably a tie between nano peels and microneedling. So microneedling, I did a lot for that aesthetic challenge that I mentioned earlier, because you see most results with that. You know, I mean, chemical peels are great too.
Yeah.
I have a few peels. I love a good Mandelic chemical peel. And I also love the Elaine Brennan, the Get Glowing and the Renewal peels. Yeah. We just did one on you a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Your skin looks amazing, by the way.
Shout out to Ashley. No, thank you. I do love that one a lot. I would say my number one treatment would be, well, I guess the acne boot camp, doing the chemical peels.
Yeah.
Chemical peels are, I don't know, I just love them. Anything that has a little bit of Mandelic, a little bit of TCA. Do you remember that one client said that she had a TSA pill? From the airport?
Wait, what?
Girl, what kind of pill is that?
Put us on.
So, yeah. Anything that has a little Mandelic, TCA, I'm like there for it. So, yeah, chemical peels has definitely been my, I guess, number one treatment this year. And I am one of those estheticians that do year-round peels.
Okay.
You know, there's some people that don't, but I do. But I feel like the peels that I use during the hotter seasons are a little bit more on the gentle side. But I only do it on clients that I know will trust will listen to me.
Yeah.
And not going on vacation after that and be in the sun for 7 days. So, but yeah, my number one would be chemical peels for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that being said, for 2024, going into 2025, do you have any ideas or thoughts of new treatments that you want to bring in that you're excited for?
I did just bring in the herbal green peel, which I'm excited about that one. I'm slowly pushing that one. I got a few people on my books within the next couple weeks for the peel, so I'm excited to see their results. I haven't really thought it out all the way. I also became a ambassador for Zimmets, and I'm excited about that and trying their equipment and, you know, plugging the Esties in on what's tea and what they need to have in the treatment room. And
so girl, I cannot wait to get under that dome. I'm so excited. Me too. Oxygen facials, here we come.
No, seriously, I will be in my room doing it on myself. Like, where's Andrea under the dome? Like, that's gonna be me. But I'm so excited to try that treatment out. I can't wait to do it.
Can't wait. That's gonna be a really good addition.
Yeah. So, do you have any clients where you had, I guess you could say favorite transitions? Like what transformations? I guess you can say. What was your favorite client transformation?
Yeah, so I've had a couple really amazing ones this year. Like, I'm so proud of these clients for their consistency, their dedication. I did enter that aesthetic challenge, as I mentioned earlier, and I entered 2 clients into it. So one of them was in nano peel category, so it was for pigmentation. She didn't really have much acne scarring, but definitely some pigmentation that was a little bit stubborn, which they've been working on. But yeah, using even a gentle Mandelic peel with nano infusion was great.
Okay.
But really my top one is my dearest client, Chris.
Okay.
And you've met her a few times in the office. She is so sweet. She's in her early 70s.
Okay.
And
Chris.
She's always taken such good care of her skin. Like, she really, like, her body is a temple, right? Like, she eats all the right things. She's still very, very active. In her community, like, she's taking care of other people in the community. So it's just very inspiring, too. I'm like, goals. I want to be like you at that age.
No, for sure. That's good. And what treatment did you do on her? You said microneedling?
Yeah, so for her, you know, mostly the concern around, like, the jowl area. She wanted more sculpting and contouring done around the jawline, which, of course, as we get older, we know everything kind of molds into one. So she wanted a little more contouring, and then just fine lines and wrinkles. Honestly, she didn't even have deep wrinkles. And this goes to show that you don't have so much to correct when you've been spending time taking care of your skin in the first place, right? So she was like the perfect candidate for this challenge. And so I saw her over 12 weeks. We did microneedling every 3 weeks with specific stem cells. So that really just, I felt, amplified her results from the microneedling too. And then she's using every product. Like, she is my best client. She buys everything that I recommend.
I love that.
So with her consistency, like, she's masking at home and exfoliating, all the things. So between her at-home routine and her microneedling series, and then also we incorporated microcurrent. So I would do that for her when she came in for microneedling, and then she invested in her own little handheld.
I love
the Cyan Face Fit, which has been amazing.
I love
for
when
my clients.
invest in devices, products, no matter what it is, you know. So I love that. I love that Chris was consistent. Shout out to Chris.
Yeah.
That's so good. I have a client that started Acne Bootcamp with me, and she has been so consistent with coming in for her treatments. We even threw some microneedling in there just to kind of help with scarring that she had.
Yeah.
My client Merkaya, she did an amazing job again with being consistent, never running out of products, buying it whenever she ran out, because she did not want to go and get it from Ulta or anything like that. But her results are amazing. Like, check her results out, guys. This is really, really good. This is her being consistent, coming in and trusting me. And I love when clients just don't rush the process. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people that want clear skin very next day after first treatment. It's like, that's not realistic, guys. Don't stress us out, please, because that's not even realistic, you know? So shout out to Merkaya. Thank you so much for being a loyal client. Thank you.
Aw, yeah. So we all had transformations that we were really proud of this year.
For sure.
Yay.
For sure. I love that for us.
Yeah. All right, Collab Crew. That's a wrap for 2024. We really enjoyed chatting with you and telling you about our favorite 2024 moments, milestones, and client achievements.
Yes, and if you guys had any milestones or achievements you want to let us know about, go ahead and put it in the comments and let us know what brought you through 2024.
So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Until next time.
Bye.